Hmm. Hi there. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for joining the live chat session. Eventful day today. Some new stories from the Horn of Africa for you. Let me welcome the participants. John Werner says hi, low. The Fox says hi, Sajid. How are you, the Fox? Red Moon Entertainment says yes, yes, Sabisha people, let's live peacefully and eat raw meat together. Samuel Faleke join says, how are you doing? I'm fine, Samuel. How are you? Iranian Post is talking about Shah Rukh Khan, an Indian actor. Black Lion here says, hello, Sajid, good to see you. Good to see you too, Black Lion. Abraham Abdishakur says, Amhara Fano old mentality system, trying to bring Amhara old system. Never ever accept, he's saying. Lilo says, I said my views and news is the best. Thank you, Lilo. You're the best too. Double A says any Amhara or Tigrayan that refuses to accept Tigrayanness, if Raya can get the hell. Abyssinia Daily of Kaskame says, hi, Indian guy. I am not Indian. Are you? BDA is a name with two letters in Amharic. I don't know what that means. Eratin Post says, you are Shah Rukh Khan. Take it as a compliment. Oh, I never knew that I could be described as Shah Rukh Khan by the Eratin Post. Lisa Redmond says, hello, your reporting is top notch. Thank you, Lisa. Abdi Rahim Abdi Shakur says, congratulations, Tigray people. Econ City join after some time. How are you, Econ City? You have not been in live chats recently or missing from comment section at least. Three main topics in today's live chat viewers. Alamata, what is happening there, details for you. Secondly, two major Fano groups in Shewa sat for talks. Shewa and Gondar are two zones where Fano are not under one command. And lastly, Somaliland President Musa Abdi delivered a speech at Parliament today. What did he say about the MOU, the agreement with Ethiopia? When will it be signed? Will Ethiopia recognize Somaliland as a country? Will Ethiopia get a naval base in Somalia? What did he say? Details for you in this live chat. Mitiko Durasa, Redmond Entertainment. The Fox says Ethiopia police check our phone. We have multiple accounts. By the way, uh, just one suggestion for those who are writing articles for news editors. Use pen names because a writer contacted me and he published an article with his name on news edis and he wanted article to be removed. I suggested that we should change the name of the writer, and that is what we did. I would suggest that if you want to write for news edits, write with a pen name. You will never be discovered. Don't use your real name. You know that just like my views on news is monitored by Ethiopian government, news edits will also be monitored by Ethiopian government. Newsedits.com, the website. Definitely, it will be monitored. So I am promoting free speech there. In opinion section, anyone can write an article. You send articles to me. I publish articles on your behalf. Whatever pen names you want me to use, I use those pen names for you. I would suggest please use pen names. Don't use your real names. Keeping in view the surveillance, the monitoring in Ethiopia, where anyone can be arrested, anyone can be detained. If you use pen names, I can assure that your identity will never be revealed. If you use your real names, then I don't know what will happen because your name is public, anyone can see that. You can use any pen names, but if you're abroad, then maybe you can use your real names. Dark Star says, greetings, Sajid. Is PP deliberately inciting conflict in the north? Well, that's a very interesting theory. Is it a conspiracy theory or based on some facts? I don't know about that. But those who are part of the ongoing developments, they should be clear. I think all have their agendas, whether it's Prosperity Party or TPLF or Amhara. Uh, Ethiopian politics is a very complicated politics, I would say. You cannot trust one party fully. People lie. By people, I mean leaders. Leaders lie. You can never trust their official statements. I wouldn't say PP is launching a conspiracy, but it seems some under the hand deals have been reached. Under the table deals. The Fox says, Sajid, make a secondary account in YouTube. Well, we have Conflict News 2042, the backup channel. If anything happens to my views and news, you can rely on Conflict News 2042. And if we are unable to continue on YouTube, we will work on newsedits.com. That is why I say do follow newsedits.com because be a subscriber there so that you get notification. If anything happens to YouTube, then we'll be there on website. We will upload videos there. We'll be doing live chats there as well. So that's a backup site. And there you have a special section for your opinion as well, where you can write articles. Yeah, Lilo, I missed that. I know it happened. Meeting between Arvind Masinga and Amhara Aspara community members. It happened. Bino Junior joined. He is the newest member, I think. Welcome to members community, Bino. If you want to be a member, you need to click the link given in description section. It will take you to membership page. Amora says Sajid is simply exaggerating things. Well, I was accused of lying, by the way. Now people say exaggerate. You saw what happened in Alamata. Let's start. In Alamata, protests yesterday, protests today. By the way, when I told you that Tigray fighters had entered Alamata, some pro TPLF people accused me of lying. They said, Sajid, you're lying. When I make a small mistake, people demand apology. And they flood the comment section with lies. They never apologize. Why is that? I'm not talking about all the viewers. Majority of the viewers is very responsible. They believe in truth. They want to hear neutral, unbiased information. But they're activists. If you want apology from me, if you want corrections from me, you should make corrections about your comments too. You accused me of lying when I told you the Tigray fighters had entered Alamata. You accused me of lying when I told the Tigray fighters entered southern zone. Later, it was confirmed. Getacho's tweets confirmed that Tigray fighters were there. Now, what is happening in Alamata city is a confirmation that Tigray fighters are there. That is what is rising. Will those who accused me of lying, will they apologize? No, they won't. Being an activist does not mean that we should lie. If we have our tilt towards a party, our support for a party, it does not mean we should lie to achieve our objectives. If you want to achieve objectives through spreading of lies, it will never work, by the way. So, the presence of Tigray fighters in uh, Alamata confirmed. No doubt about that now. Only issue is that they are trying to expand their control. Amhara residents are resisting. They are restricted to schools. They try to take control of buildings, government buildings. They try to bring in former employees of government. Amhara people angry, clashes, small scale, one or two deaths so far. Yesterday's protests were spontaneous protests. Today, planned protests with banners, with placards containing slogans in support of Amhara identity, slogans against TPLF. So what is happening in Alamata now is a confirmation of Tigray Amhara clash. And so far, Tigrayan IDPs have not returned to Alamata to other parts of southern Tigray. Situation very rapidly deteriorating in Alamata city. Ethiopian military, Ethiopian National Defense Force, Ethiopian Federal Police, trying to create a balance, but Amhara side sees it, the military, as supportive of Tigray fighters. Military does not openly, publicly support Tigray fighters, but discreetly, military has been supporting Tigray. Upcoming days are crucial, viewers, when it comes to peace and stability in Alamata city. What will Tigray fighters do? Will they retreat? Because 24-hour ultimatum has been announced by the protesters today. What will they do? Will they attack those schools where Tigray fighters are based? Will Tigray fighters retreat? Will they bring in more enforcements? Will ENDF intervene? Will it tell Tigray fighters to leave? Will it protect the areas where Tigray fighters are based? That we'll see in coming days. But Fano groups are not entering southern zone. Rather, people are being mobilized. And if people are mobilized and they get support, logistical support, military support from Fano fighters, we could see bloodshed in southern zone, which should be avoided at any cost. It should be avoided. Ethiopian military is not fulfilling its responsibility of ensuring impartiality, neutrality in the area. That is why now this conflict is pitting Tigray fighters against Amhara locals. Not a good sign. Not a good sign for peace and stability in Wolo, in Raya. Eratia Pearl of Red Sea says, is Abiy giving away Amhara land to provoke TPLF versus Fano war? Well, whether there is a war or not, Abiy is the beneficiary of this conflict. I mean, if TPLF takes full control of Raya and Volkayat, it will always be grateful to Abiy. That Abiy, Oromia political elite, helped Tigray in restoring its boundaries. If fighting erupts between Fano and Tigray fighters again, Abiy would be the beneficiary because Fano would be diverted from its advance towards Bahirdar, towards Gondar, towards Addis Ababa to Volkayat and Raya. So in both scenarios, Abiy will be the beneficiary, I think. Thank you, Double A. Yeah, Lilo, I'll talk about that. McConnell says, yes, as a reporter are neutral, but your sources are established eth- ethno-nationalists. Well, I don't rely on any one source. Uh, People know that I'm in touch with lots of people. Those who were my die-hard critics are my friends now. Still, there are critics. We talk. We don't agree, but we trust each other. We don't mislead each other. The situation in, I think, the movement of Tigray fighters across TAC is a added fuel to the fire in uh, Raya, in Alamata. Then a youth was killed yesterday, so people are really angry. Women, children, all participated in today's rallies. Today's rallies were big rallies in Alamata. A double A is asking about alert in embassy in Addis Ababa. Again, I have no information about its closure. Don't rely on its status shown on Google. Google has been showing its status as permanently closed for months. I think embassy is open. The Eritrean shocked affairs in Addis Ababa is still in Ethiopia. Ethiopian Airlines is still operating to and from Asmara. Now, secondly, was Shewa Fano. People say that they have stuck a deal, but any deal or just stock started. So we know that two zones have managed to form central Fano command structure, Wollo and Gujam. Two are working to create regional level command structure, Gondar and Shoa. Both are very strategic. Gondar strategic in terms of its proximity to western zone, Numera Volca, Sak, and the Shoa strategic because of its proximity to Oromia. In Shoa, two main Fano groups are one led by Mekatao. Bebe Mulato is part of that group too, and the other one is led by Eseged Makanan. Both have been operating separately, independently. The two have entered into talks, reported. Just talk. People say they have struck a deal, they have reached an agreement. I could not confirm that. But what I've been able to confirm is that talks kicked off between the two sides. So we'll see. There is a third player too in Showa, a relatively new player. I don't know how strong third player is, and that is Skandar Naga. Skandar Naga's Amhara popular army is also based in Showa now. Skandar started his Fano military career, if it's the right word, from Gujum, but after Zvinakasi retook his Fano uh, group in Gujum. Skandar had to leave Gujum. Now he's based in Showa. Skandar is not part of these talks, by the way. Either he is irrelevant. The two main players are uh, Asagad Makanan and Makatao, or he is not on board with other groups. So we'll see. People say they have united Shewa Fano. Let's wait. Let's see what they have agreed on. Who will be the leader? Because when Wollo Fano united, Colonel Fantahun agreed to take the lesser role. He agreed to serve as deputy, though he's more experienced, I think, when it comes to combat experience. And he accepted Mere Bodajo as the chief. What will happen in Showa? Let's see. Let's wait. I don't think they have reached any agreement so far. People are claiming, their supporters claiming they have struck a deal, but no confirmation so far. Yes, I'll get confirmation. Don't worry. It's not difficult. And I think when they will agree, everyone will know. Obviously, they'll issue statements. It won't be difficult for anyone to know. Varse joined too. How are you, Varse? Can Amhara youth in Bahirdar hold such type of protest against PP? Definitely they cannot. Answer my question. Someone in Amharic or Tagani is saying, I think Amhara PP is behind the Raya protest. I don't know. I don't know who is behind this protest. But even local Amharas, they're not happy with the entry of Tagarai fighters. Obviously, they want thank you, trash YouTube. What did you write? Because sometimes people write uh, hateful messages. A viewer bought a super chat sticker of $0.99 and he's written something in Amharic on Tigrinya. Could someone translate it? Well, Abu Nafi, they're advertising the start of their meeting. They'll tell about the outcome too, I think, if there is any positive outcome. Someone is calling ENDF a terrorist outfit. And ENDF calls Fano a terrorist outfit. Abi called TPLF terrorist outfit. Abi called Ola terrorist outfit. Ola calls Abi terrorist. TPLF called Abi terrorist. So everyone is a terrorist for the other side here. So he's saying ENDF is useless, a failure. So let's see what Shewa Fano does. If Shewa Fano comes under one command, then only Gondar will be left. Let's see what happens. In coming hours, things will be clear. That is why I say, by the way, that Fano is better, bigger, stronger than it was more than a year ago. People don't agree with me. But Fano groups were just village level small groups consisting of a few dozen people each. And you see where Fano has come now. They are creating central command structure. They have created two zonal level command structures. Third one underway. People say, Sajid, you exaggerate. I don't exaggerate, believe me. I read Fano very well, I believe, last year. I read the future of this conflict better than others. I don't want to give credit to myself, but I predicted that the war will go on, the conflict in Amhara will go on for years. A year has passed. Now I'm saying Fano is bigger, stronger, more organized, more armed. Two state of emergency sessions, periods rather, 10 month state of emergency could not achieve desired results. What else should I say to tell people that war is not the solution? There is basically a stalemate in the Amhara region. Fano groups holding the ground, military trying to crush them, stalemate ongoing. Region will remain destabilized for years if there is no out of the box solution. You need some out of the box solution to find to put an end to this conflict in the Amhara region. Just dismissing Fano as irrelevant, just dismissing ENDF as on the verge of collapse, both narratives are incorrect. Lastly, viewers, let's move on to the last news story. Somaliland President Musavi Abdi delivered a speech at the parliament today, and the man announced that soon agreement with Ethiopia is going to be signed. Preparations are being made. He said that, I'm fine, Yemaskan, how are you? He said that Ethiopia will recognize Somaliland as a country, and Ethiopia will have access to sea through Somaliland. It will have a leased naval base too in Somaliland. He said agreement will be presented at the parliament soon. Then he talked about the upcoming general election, presidential election in Somaliland due to be held in November. He said that Somaliland government will bear the expenses of the elections. So election will not be funded by any foreign country. Somaliland government will allocate all the funds for these elections. Let's see Somaliland showing its commitment. We heard from two Ethiopian ministers too in the past 1 week, both saying that MOU will turn into agreement soon. One went to the extent of saying that recognition of Somaliland as a country is correct decision. So coming months, June, July, this month and coming months, June, July, very crucial. Tracy Batman says, is all the events happening at the Tigray border not against Pretoria Agreement? Please say something, Sajid. Well, people, by the way, criticize me. They say, Sajid, what is happening in Raya, in Salamte? It's implementation of Pretoria. You report as if some conflict is happening. Well, if you ask me, I read Pretoria. I did videos the day Pretoria was signed in November 2022. And if you remember, back then I said that Pretoria lacked clarity. about the status of disputed territories. Back then, both parties are focused only on silencing of guns. EPL did not raise the issue of Western Tigray, Southern Tigray, Volkai, Southern Zone. They just wanted a ceasefire. They were losing ground. They were happy that the issues were not mentioned. It was mentioned that the issues of identity and border will be resolved through dialogue in accordance with Ethiopian constitution. So this text is interpreted differently by groups in Amhara and Tigray. What Tigray calls Pretoria implementation is termed as a violation of Pretoria by the other side. Who will decide? I am not in a position to decide. So I cannot say what is happening is implementation or violation of Pretoria. Dr. Maso YouTube joined. So 32 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. Two tense fronts these days are Raya and Misabre Salamte. Let's hope things are settled peacefully there and uh, issues are resolved through dialogue. So we'll keep monitoring the situation there. Secondly, as I said earlier, June, July important for Ethiopia, Somalia, Somaliland relations and their future relations. Thank you for watching the live chat session. I'll be back tomorrow. It's always good to be with you. We talked about Shewa Fano too, and the two main Shewa Fano commanders are in talks. Let's see, can they agree? On what terms will they agree and form an alliance? That we'll see in coming hours or coming days. Thanks for watching the live chat session, viewers. I'll be back tomorrow. Stay blessed. Till tomorrow. Bye bye.